So the first step is to identify the integers, and then the second step is to combine integers, okay? So I'm gonna box it, okay? The line goes after the number, So identify the integers. This is a what? It's a negative, this is a positive, and this is a negative. What two integers are the same or like terms or have the same integers? This one right here and this one right here, right? So I have a -4 and a -3. So a -4 and another -3 is going to give me negative what? -7. Okay. Then all I do is bring down. So after I get rid of this and get rid of that, all I do is bring down the +2. And now we have a -7 plus 2. Okay. So boom. And then now we have a -7 and +2. So let's look at the rules for adding integers. Okay, you can either use chips or you can use the rules. So if you look at the rules here, we know that adding integers, when you add a positive and a positive, you get a positive. If you have a negative and a negative, you get a negative. And then if you have, let's see here, if you have a big positive and a small negative, you get a positive. And then if you have a small positive and a small negative, you get a negative, okay? So right here, do we have a small negative or do we have a big positive? We have a big negative, right? So we have a bigger negative. Therefore, I'm going to use, let me share. I'm gonna use this one right here, okay? This one, because we have a big negative and a small positive. So if that's the case, um, we have to take the big negative here. So it's going to be a 7, right? And these two right here, look at the rule chart. For these two, you're always going to subtract, okay? You're always going to subtract. Okay, so 7 minus 2 is going to give you what? 5. But since we have a bigger negative, that's going to be a -5. Okay, any questions about that? Anybody got questions for that? Let me see. No questions? Eric, okay, hold on, Eric. Let me get you to chat. Hold on. Let me see here. Where is? Let me stop sharing because I can't even see it. What happened? Okay, there, that's better. Okay, let me see, Eric. Unmute. Eric, what's your question? Eric? Eric?
No, I get it, Mr. Man.
Oh, you got it? Okay. All right, cool. Let me go back. Okay, all right. So the next one here is we're gonna do, let me see here, share screen. Okay, so now we are going to do the guided practice, okay? So this is where you guys do it with me. So I'm gonna ask for some participation here. As soon as where's the button for? That's weird. Okay, so let's go with Let's go with Anthony. Anthony, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, tell me, how do you do this expression here? It says evaluate the expression. How do I do a -4 minus a -4? What do I do first? What's the first step? I need to do what?
Box it.
Right here, right? I need to identify the integer side and box it, right? So
Mhm.
I put where does the line go?
Between the negative and the 4.
The between right here?
The parentheses.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure I go.
Negative and between the negative and the parentheses.
No, not
Or
really.
the negative and 4. But the other side.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good job. Right here. Okay. Remember, so the line, okay, the line always goes after the number, okay? Cool. And then tell me what to do next, Anthony. What I need to identify the integers,
Number.
right? Yeah, the numbers, right? So what's this number right here? What's the 4 here? What's
Negative.
happening? It's a negative integer. And then when you have a negative times a negative, what does it become?
Positive.
A positive. So this right here is a positive. Okay. So can I rewrite that? Yeah, I can. It's going to be what?
Negative 4 plus 4.
There you go. Right. So what's a -4 plus 4, Anthony?
Negative 8.
Okay, let's box it. Why don't we box it again? Okay. Box it and then combine it. So we have a negative and a positive. So if I have 4 negatives and 4 positives, if I were to zero pair that out, what would it be?
0.
There you go. That's my boy. Good job, Anthony. Okay, cool. All right, Anthony, you did a great job. Let's get someone else to do this. Let's see here. Matthew. Okay, let me get Matthew. Me. I'm getting used to this, guys. This is take a little slow. Okay, Matthew, can you hear me? Okay, Matthew. So what is the first step? Tell me this. Tell me the steps real quick. What are the steps?
Identify the integers.
Uh-huh.
Combine integers.
Good job.